And we are now live to Facebook. This is Monday Midday Meditation. My name is Tim. I used to live in Sequim, but now I'm all the way over in Warrington, Missouri. But I am joined by two of our lovely hostesses, Reverend Donna Little, Miniature Emeritus, and Sandra Blanchard. So today for the Daily Word, we've got So who's going to read the Daily Word for us today?
Well, I can.
All right.
Okay.
This is, I want to say, I'm going to go ahead and pin you, but that's, my opinion. To pin you.
Pin.
Okay.
Do I start? Are you ready for me to go?
Hold on. Something is happening
Okay.
on my end.
She has real internet.
Where are you? There you go. And you are now pinned.
Now I'm on.
You're on.
All right. Good morning, everyone, or afternoon. Today's daily word is protected. I am always divinely protected. Y'all want to say that, all of us together?
Yes.
I
am
always divinely
protected.
I am a divine being, always invulnerable at the level of spirit, no matter where I am or what is happening around me. Of course, it is important to be aware of my surroundings at all times and to take practical steps to ensure my safety and security. Just as important is remaining mindful of my divine nature by nourishing myself every day through prayer, mindfulness practices, and devotional reading that deepens my awareness of God. Before I step outside my door, I affirm that God is within me. Surely I am surrounded, enfolded, and uplifted by divine love, strength, and protection at all times. It is always a part of me wherever I am, whatever I do. I relax, trusting that the one presence and power surrounds me always. Psalm 121, verse 1. I lift up my eyes to the hills, from where will my help come?
From where will my help come?
Yes, where will my help come? And then again, confirm, I am always divinely protected. So, what does that mean for me and for any of us? I know that sometimes I just take off and do things for the day without thinking. I am protected. I have the divine spirit in me to draw on. I can ask and receive and plan my day, and maybe it will go even better. Trusting and believing and knowing inside of us. So Donna.
Yes.
So I was thinking about that, about protection. Like, what else could we say about protection? That sometimes we say words that people just think that they're, oh yeah, sure, we're protected. And I like that question, from where will my help come?
I like that too. And the last line in the reading that's directly above that, I relax, trusting that the one presence and power surrounds me always. And to remember that that is where my help comes from.
Yeah.
That's where my help comes from.
Yeah. And no matter what we're in.
Yeah.
Well, another thing I could do is to let God be in my life and to encourage those around me to say, let go, let God. sometimes when we think we have to have answers for everything or give an answer for somebody because they're wanting an answer. Say, let go and let God.
Yeah. I saw an example of that yesterday at church because there was one lady who had walked out into her garden before she left to come to church. And by the time she got to her car, she didn't have her cell phone anymore.
Oh, yes. Right.
And so she was like, well, I don't think I left it in the garden, and she always has it turned off so that she wouldn't hear it, even if she called it or somebody called it, she wouldn't hear it. She thought she left it in the house. And so we talked about that, how various ones of us go through that practice of trusting that God will show us the way. And, I always ask to be shown. Show me where it is. Where is the phone? Where is the earring?
Yeah.
And so then that's really, that sets me up with an expectation that I trust that God will show me exactly where it is. And very often, as in the case of my credit card, when I lost it in my car, I did go out and look and find it in the daylight, not in the darkness, but in the daylight, because it is black and my floor mats are black. So it does help to shine light on the question too.
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the things that I did a long time ago when I had a mastermind group that used to meet at my house. So there were about 4 or 5 of us that would meet once a week. And one of the things that came out of that meeting was when we would ask for guidance, we would visualize for one another. I don't know if you guys are old enough to remember Jimmy Durante, the Jimmy Durante.
Oh, I remember Jimmy Durante. Oh, yes.
I see smiles. Yes. And one of the things that he did in his show was, it was all black. It was all dark. There was a spotlight on him, but they would put a spotlight on the floor. And, he would sing his way. It seems like he would sing his way out of the show, but it was the spotlight would move and it would show him what his next step used to be, what it needed to be. What is my next step? The very next step right now. And we use that as a visualization to help us discern what it is our next step would be. What am I being asked to do? What is the next highest and best thing for me to do? Whatever it is, whatever the issue is, whether it's health, relationship, whatever it is, but just to relax into that knowing that God is going to show me the way and show me what the next step is.
And it doesn't have to be huge.
And that's why I love the one prayer that I learned so long ago is, just sitting in that silence and saying, heal what needs to be healed.
Yes.
Reveal what needs to be revealed. Lead me where you need me and speak to in ways I always clearly understand. If not, I'm not going to get it.
Yeah. If I don't understand it, that's a prayer I came back from school with, and from our prayer class, and that part wasn't part of the prayer, but when I started using that prayer, I put that in because it was very important to me. You can talk to me all day, but if you're using words that I don't understand, I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Right.
So I asked for that understanding. I asked for the words to be words that I could understand.
Oh, so
And
when I post that prayer all the time, I should add as amended by Reverend Donna Little. So let's go ahead and take this into a time of meditation. The laughter just brought in the oxygen. And Reverend Donna, you've already got it in your mindset. I can hear it coming out to your lips. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and, if you would, lead us into a point of meditation.
okay, so I invite you in this moment to consider something you have a question about, something that you perhaps are in doubt about, whether you're going to get the guidance that you need, that you want. How am I going to make this decision? As the Psalm says, I lift up mine eyes to the hills. From where will my help come? From where will my help come? And if you don't hear in your mind the voice saying it comes from God, then you need to go deeper into the silence. Just take a moment and take a deep breath and go deeper, deeper into the silence. Into that place where you can feel your connection with the one power and the one presence. You can feel it in your body. Whatever that feels like to you. For me, yeah, I can feel it in my chest. I can feel it in my hands, in my arms. I feel it in all parts and places in my body, kind of a tingling, an excitement, a knowing that a surprise, a goodness is coming into my awareness and into my life. And that awareness is that I am not alone. I am not alone. That I am in the presence of that one power and one presence in all the universe. One power. One power. One presence. There is no power of evil. There is only God the good. This is God the good who created us out of love and wisdom. That God does protect his children. Regardless of circumstances, regardless of issues, regardless of concerns that may come up. Feel that tingling within your body, that knowing that the presence of God is within you and around you, providing not only guidance, but protection. Protection, what do you need protection from? If God is with you, what do you need protection from? I need protection from my own thinking sometimes. I need to be protected from going down that rabbit hole of worst case scenario. I need to trust and know that God is protecting me, guiding me, fulfilling me, loving me, healing me at each step of my life journey. I can see that round spotlight on the floor in front of me that is guiding me to my next right step. And I move my right foot forward and step into that light space. And there I breathe. And I know this was the right step. This was the right move and the right time. And then I see another spotlight up just a little bit further ahead. And this time I step into it with my left foot, bringing my whole body into this lighted space, the space of protection, the space of guidance, the space of knowing that God is here with me. There is nowhere I can go where God is not. And I trust that God will lead me in paths of awareness and understanding to move toward the highest and best for me, for my family, for my friends, for all things that are mine to do. I believe this. I know this. I feel it. And it is true for me. I say thank you, God. Thank you for being active in my mind and in my heart, in my breathing, in my movements, in my journey. Blessed be all of us. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah, nice. Got a coughing spell there. I was breathing deep.
Yeah.
Breathing deep is good.
Yes, I was coughing up the tension. There you go.
Well, this has been Monday Midday Meditation. I'm going to go ahead and take us off of being live from
All right.
Facebook, and we can stick around for a minute if you want to talk. But
Okay.
this is Tim, formerly from Squin, and Reverend Donna,
Hello and goodbye.
and Sandra Blanchard.
Hello and goodbye also.
And we'll see you soon. Goodbye for now.
Bye-bye.